Makes me feel 20 years old getting in this. Oh. Oh. As you can see, the BMW, most of its luxuries have already been taken away. Yeah, it has got window switches and hazards and a big old knob, which actually has a short shifter, and it is nice, to be fair. Yes, it's not quite how BMW intended this to leave the factory, but it has got some nice air fresheners as well. It's got a nice aftermarket steering wheel with the yellow stripe, which is not in the right place at the minute. The indicator button doesn't deactivate itself, but that is fine. It's a BMW, you don't use them. In fact, they should have just removed this for weight reduction as well, really. And obviously in the back, weight reduction, bro! Got the battery rear mounted, lines for a possible hydro handbrake, which has not been fitted, and a complimentary Fanta bottle as well. And of course, we're all about safety here. Full harness seats and a fire extinguisher, which is still in the green. Wow. So yes, a life of premium drift luxury. Very, very nice. And it doesn't get too damp in here, as you can see. But it's all right. We have the complimentary wet cloth. Lovely. Excellent. So, sitting from the driver's perspective, someone decided it'd be a great idea to add a massive sun strip, because clearly BMW should have put that in from factory, so now you can see even less, which is great when you've always condensated and the wipers don't work properly. That's enough about the interior, or lack of. This is a true driver's car, or a drifter as you will, so the interior is not a necessity. What truly matters is how this car drives and handles. Out on the road! I don't know how loud it is, this car is ridiculously loud, so I'm just going to shout, alright? I mean, if I let off the throttle, straight away it starts popping and banging all over the show. On the road it actually drives really well, it's solid, you point the steering wheel where you want to go, it does it. A little bit wobbly, but it's a drift car, it's lowered, so it is a lot stiffer. However, considering how stiff it is, ain't that, I mean, I'm not jumping around, it ain't too bad, really. And the roads over here are shocking. It's not going to stop. I used to laugh at people with their pop and bang map Fiestas. I thought it was stupid, well we all did. And then we bought this. It's so funny, it's just hilarious going down the road going bang, bang, bang. It's just so funny. Very antisocial, but very funny. But at the end of the day, it's not a Fiesta. We got an E36 that goes bang, bang, bang. Oh, it's so funny. It does sound good, I've got to say. It's only a straight 6, 2.5 litre, but oh, it sounds good. And it goes well, actually. You put your foot down, it does get a shift on. That's what this car's designed to do. Put a massive smile on your face whenever you're driving it. Until you see a police officer, obviously, then it's... But hopefully today will be left alone. Hopefully. All the dials seem to work. This dashboard was original to this car, the engine was not. All the dials luckily do work. But I think they all overread a bit. This doesn't sound like 2,500 to me. And you can actually rev it all the way up past the red, so either the engine's going to explode or that's overreading. It even has the working miles per gallon. However, whenever you put your foot down, it kind of just goes away, as you can possibly see. The heater works good too. It's actually got a very nice feature, this particular model. There's a hole down where the gear shifter is, and hot air goes under the engine and comes up through the hole, so you've got permanent heating all the time, which is lovely for winter, which we are in now. Not so good for summer, I don't think. Bridge! Oh. sometimes it can be quite loud. There's just something so funny about a car that shoots flames. I don't know what it is, but it's hilarious! This car, see? Oh my good God! As fun as that car is, and as loud as that car is, it is too loud. It's antisocial, it's going to get me in trouble. As fun as it is to drive, it sounds like it's going to break apart. It actually isn't too slippery, but if you do floor it, you're going to spin out. Another thing is, it scrapes, it's gnarly, the arches smash into the tyres and they're all gashed up. And at the end of the day, it just ain't particularly road legal having gashed up tyres. It's fun, but let's just say there was going to be a lot more B-roll of this car, but I decided I didn't want to drive it anymore. Apart from that, it's actually pretty much as comfortable as that Mondeo behind us, but it's just not good for UK roads. Even our drain hole covers bang every single time. Now the tyre fitment and slight camber does actually provide more traction on the front wheels for steering while you're on the track. However, on the road, really doesn't work very well. Despite all that, it isn't until the sun sets that the car starts to truly feel alive. After things got very antisocial, I decided to leave before the police joined the meet. Moped. Yeah, obviously we have a lot of friends here, so that's why everyone is over there and we're here. Oh, the dash light's gone again. Fixed it. Cronk. There goes my diff. Why are you reviewing a track-built car on the road, you blithering idiot? Well, that's just half the issue. We aren't wealthy, or are we well known enough to be able to rent out a track, let alone have one near where we live. The very thing this car is designed for lets it down massively. Because, as we've discovered, finding, affording and trailering this car to a track is near on impossible. And driving it on the road, it's just constantly tempting you to get it into trouble. Whether it be sending it round a corner, a roundabout, or terrorising the eardrums of the innocents in the underground Tesco's car park. Now, I could bang on and on about all the issues of trying to track day this car. Perhaps that'll be a thing for a future video. But let's just say the idea of just take it to a track is not as easy as they say. Oh my god, there's a sight of a light bar. Back in the Peugeot days. I seem to have caused some anti. Wow, look at that! It's very, very fucking loud. I mean, they're getting there on.